Hey guys, welcome. This is a general reading for the collective of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. You can be here as a cross watcher too. It is date and time specific, this series of readings and the next one, because we have, March is crazy month. We have on the 7th, Saturn is changing signs, moving out of Aquarius and into Pisces. Saturn takes about 2.5 to 3 years, you know, when you add in some retrogrades, to move through a sign. So it's like it's been 30 years to get all the way around, pretty much back to out of Aquarius and now into Pisces. So when social planets, outer planets move signs, it's a big deal. We feel it. We feel it collectively. We feel it globally. But because you've all been asking me for more transit readings, I decided to do this whole series for your individual signs and how this Saturn into Pisces might show up for you. Okay, so that's what we're doing. Saturn's going to get his disposition from the ruling planet of Pisces, which is Neptune. So we're looking at spiritual discipline. Put the Pisces Neptunian energy, mix it with the Saturnian energy, and what do you get? Spiritual discipline. We also may be faced with some karmic lessons. That's the other realm of Saturn. Some reckonings, right? Focus on boundaries. Pisces is boundaryless. We are all one when it comes to Pisces. There's only forgiveness with Pisces. With Saturn moving in, the challenge may be a lack of forgiveness or a lack of flow or lack of boundaries. So these are the areas and challenges that may be presented. When it comes to Pisces, a lot of astrologers say that Pisces is about endings. I'm not going to use that word. I'm going to give you other words to consider. Completions. What are we completing? What are we wrapping up? What do we need to transition away from? What do we need to release? What are we letting go of? What is dissolving or may have already dissolved as we get ready to move into the next astrological year in Aries season? So we are closing things out when we get to Pisces. So I want you to keep that in mind. That's what this reading will focus on. One last note. The morning musings are now available for individual purchase. I do not know why. I've never done this before, but you've been asking for it. I've been seeing a couple people, you know, just randomly go and find it and buy them, but I've never had a link to them. So that's what's different. Down in the description box, you have to scroll a little bit. You will see that there's now an option to purchase it directly from the description box. Okay, so you don't have to go on a mad search. For those of you who are interested, you may want to buy one, see if you like it, and then if you are interested in seeing them all, just join the channel membership by clicking the join button. Okay, here we go. Six of Pentacles. I like the overall energy for the reading. Is about balance, reciprocity, generosity. It's a benevolent energy. Six of Pentacles talks about giving as well as receiving. That's something to consider. Oh my, okay. I will be holding the cards up because I know you can't see the first three. All right. So it looks to me like we've got someone who we are dealing with a one-sided connection. So I'm speaking, you can be here as a cross-watcher, as they said. You'll just might need to reverse the energies around. We do have Taurus right here in this King of Pentacles, but this first row is talking about the Pisces energy. We have the Ace of Wands, the King of Pentacles, the Four of Wands. Beautiful connection. There's passion here. I have a feeling that this King of Pentacles has not been showing up for you, though. So whether you're here as the Taurus, that doesn't mean it's you. Just take this as it resonates. But I'm feeling like there's someone who isn't showing up, right? Not having your back is what I mean, right? Not being available for you, but maybe only when it's convenient for them. So I'm almost seeing the King of Pentacles reversed here, despite the passion and the intensity of the connection. So there's something that needs to be released when we talk about Pisces. Something that needs to be transitioned away from or toward. And I feel we're transitioning towards something more reciprocal. So that's something to keep in mind. It may be on your path as we move forward for the next 2.5 to 3 years. Now we look at Saturn's message for you. We have the Five of Cups. This is regrets of the past, mistakes of the past, sadness, grief, loss, right? We have here the Page of Swords. There's like no explanation, really needing a message about that. There's curiosity also with the Page of Swords, right? She's the spy. I'm saying she because it's a feminine figure in the card. She's got her pulling her scarf up and kind of looking shady, right? Because she's the spy or detective of the tarot. And then we have the Hierophant. And Hierophant goes back to more Taurus energy, goes back to that energy we're talking about here around commitment. Someone who shows up in 3D, who's interested in life partnership, who cares about where things are going, who stands on principle, right? The Hierophant is the vows we take and make. It is conventional committed relationship. And I feel there's an absence of that at this moment. So when Saturn's in Pisces, there may be information you may need to sort of trust but verify, if you get my drift, when it comes to this person. So I do feel there's some energy around loss or something that sort of slips through your fingers, if that makes sense, with this Five of Cups here. Now, moving forward to your next highest timeline, we've got the Chariot. And Chariot is a victory card, victory over, moving away from this feeling of abandonment, rejection. The Five of Pentacles is talking about your self-worth and value and kind of moving forward and sort of anticipating the future here. I think your next highest timeline, and what I mean by that is, as we learn lessons, we are rewarded with ascension. We don't have to go back and learn from the old playbook. We get a new playbook. That's what I'm referencing here. And the Three of Wands looks out on the horizon, and there's a rainbow in this particular deck, which I love, which says there's something better for me out there than this, and I'm racing toward it. Okay, I like it. Whoo, Taurus. Let's see the Six of Pentacles. Three of Cups, Two of Wands, Page of Swords again. So because this is the overall energy, I feel like you're not sure if this person that you're dealing with is on the same page. Do they want the same things? For some of you, there could be third party involved. I'm saying that mainly because of the Five of Cups and the Five of Pentacles and the Page of Swords being out twice. Like it's almost like you're looking for, for some clues about what this person may be up to. So if there is third party, you would already know it. I'm not giving you new information. But I'm feeling here like it's almost like you're saying, well, I don't even know if they want what I want. This is very one-sided. I'm giving, I'm not receiving. The Two of Wands is that choosing of the path. And here you are with underneath energy. The bottom of the deck is your unconscious awareness saying like, I don't have a clue as to where this is headed. So I have a feeling that's what this whole reading is about. We'll also take a look at your beloved in the extended. So this is more of a focus on you for Saturn and Pisces, and then we'll see the flip side in a few minutes. But let's look at I want to look at the King of Pentacles with the Four of Wands. Right. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you're kind of being, oh gosh, this really is very difficult. So look what's smack in the middle is this Five of Cups. And there's our Six of Pentacles. So there is no reciprocity. And I kind of feel like you're so disappointed and disheartened. So the Five of Cups feels to me like it's about sadness and something that you feel has been lost to you, that has slipped through your fingers. And here you are on your own, Nine of Pentacles, flying solo when you're supposed to be in this beautiful connection of equals, Six of Pentacles, but there's no reciprocity. So there's something that you need to release here. There's something that you need to release here. This is the Pisces part of the program. Something that you either need to release or transition away from. Kind of picking up and moving on without... It doesn't need to be a final note. It means that something has a grip on you that you kind of need to let go of. And the fact that this Saturn in Pisces is timed with the full moon, which is all about release and culmination, is perfect. So that's what you're going to focus on. You're going to write about what you're releasing. I am releasing an energy of not feeling that anything is reciprocal, of feeling like I'm left to my own devices, of being in a relationship that's one-sided. See where I'm going? Okay, so now let's look at the Five of Cups with the Page of Swords. Yeah. So Saturn is... Saturn's kind of calling on you to trust your intuition and not be suspicious. This is suspicion coming through, Page of Swords. The moon is more intuition. Yes, there's fear because Five of Cups, right? I feel like something's slipping through my fingers. I feel like I'm losing this connection. I feel like I'm losing this relationship. Okay, well, don't be suspicious about it. Trust your inner knowing, your intuition, your inner guidance. This is our unconscious awareness with the moon. The sun is our conscious awareness, what we see right before our eyes. Where the moon, things are more hidden and veiled. But you're being called to sort of persevere. Persevere and trust your intuition, even if it's a little nerve-wracking and anxiety-provoking. Don't fall prey to suspicion, which we have over here as well. And I'm only saying that not because the Page of Swords is negative, but because of the way the cards are coming out. I want you to kind of see it a little bit differently. Let's look at the Hierophant. Yep. So the reward is you will overcome the obstacles. There is commitment with the Hierophant. That is a conventional committed relationship, the type that's been like eluding you for a while here. Yeah, it's about confidence. Yes, overcoming the heartache, creating better boundaries. Wow. So definitely feel like there is a reward. You get to kind of stand firm, hold on to who you are at your core. That's also the Hierophant. Take a stand for your belief systems, for what you believe a committed conventional relationship should be like in your mind's eye. What does it mean to you? Overcoming the obstacles that keep causing you pain and disappointment and heartache, right? And put some better boundaries in place. So that's what I feel Saturn has in store for you. You get your confidence back. You get your confidence back. So the overall message that I'm seeing from Saturn is don't give up on you. Persevere through this situation. Operate from intuition, not suspicion. Stand firm, hold your ground to what you believe, to your values, and you'll overcome this and then maybe have some improved boundaries. In other words, you'll know what's worth investing in and what you need to kind of hold tight to going forward. So your next highest timeline is liberation. Look at that. Chariot, moving forward, moving away from this Five of Pentacles energy. Thank gosh. Yes, wow. And there it is. So remember I said Saturn's going to reward us for the lessons that we learn and the effort we put in and the attention we give to those areas that have been a little amorphous for us, right? Chariot. Well, here comes your person racing back, or somebody coming towards you. I'm saying it's your person because there's the Four of Wands. Okay, and then we've got the Judgment card underneath. I'm clarifying these two cards, and I'm feeling like forgiveness, redemption, second chances. Forgiveness is very Piscean, right? So remember I said there might be lack of forgiveness. That might be a challenge for this person leaving you out in the cold, but I have a feeling that the chariot is always either moving towards something or away from something, and it looks like it's moving away from this Knight of Wands. That will be your call. It will be your choice to make. Chariot is also about choices. So I have a feeling that you come through stronger in your next timeline, and you get to decide whether or not this, a reunion is something that you're interested in, whether forgiveness is possible. It will represent a bit of a crossroads moment should this person return, but they won't be coming back to the same person that's been sitting in all this energy. And let's look at the Three of Wands. Yeah. Smooth sailing, moving away from turbulence. Something better on the horizon. Yes, wish fulfillment, flow and balance. Beautiful. Beautiful. So it's almost like I feel in your next highest timeline, the things that you are setting in motion right here, that two, right? The Two of Wands is, I said this to Aries yesterday. The Two of Wands is placing the order with Amazon. The Three of Wands is ding dong, here it is. It's at the door. So I feel like you're placing an order now as Saturn moves into Pisces for a relationship of equals where there's reciprocity and generosity and someone who freaking shows up for you, that you don't have to wonder what they're doing every time you turn around, that, you know, what are they doing behind my back? And is this someone I can trust, right? Three of Cups. So I'm feeling like the order that you're placing here is, I know what I want, and I want a relationship of equals, and then it shows up and you get the peace of mind, the tranquility, the wish fulfillment, the flow, the balance. So again, for some of you, this will take form in the relationship that you're here watching about. For others of you, it may be something brand new. So I just want you to keep that in mind. That is up to you, and we have quite a while with Saturn and Pisces to sort that out. So that's what I have for you right now. Let me tell you the astrology, but before I do, as I said, there is a link in the description box right in the first sentence that will take you to the extended for this video. And that's going to be all about the person that you're here watching about. So if you're a Taurus watching for another sign, go check that out. If you're here as a cross watcher for a Taurus, same thing. It's all about this person, whoever this King of Pentacles is, who doesn't show up for you. Got it? So we're going to get there. We're going to get their story. Here we go. We've got the Page of Swords out twice is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. King of Pentacles, as I said, Taurus energy. Virgo in the Nine of Pentacles. The moon is Pisces. The Hierophant is Taurus. The Strength card is Leo. We have the Chariot is Cancerian energy. The Knight of Wands is Sagittarian energy. Judgment happens to be Pluto, which is more Scorpio. Temperance is Sagittarian energy as well. So that's what I have. I'll see you at the extended. The link's below. Bye for now.